Hi, my name's Linda and I work for Caring Dads in Leeds, and I'm going to speak for a few minutes about one of the key concepts that we have on the Caring Dads programme, which is called the Parenting Continuum. Okay, sounds a bit fancy, but it's quite simple really. So the idea here is that we're looking at ways of thinking about parenting behaviours, whether they're sort of healthy or unhealthy, along this continuum. So along a line where at one end you've got parent-centred behaviours, which are about the parent's needs, and at the other end you've got child-centred behaviours. So the idea here is that we can sort of work out what's going on in our parenting when there's problems if we ask ourselves the question, whose interests or needs is this about? And if we're doing stuff that's really about how we're feeling or our own needs first, then that's at the parent-centred end over here of the continuum. If we're thinking about nurturing our children and we're thinking about what they need from us, then we're down this end. And obviously things can be somewhere along this continuum. Okay, so for example, things that we might have down at this child-centred end are things like praising, playing with children, giving them time, helping them learn healthy habits, all of that sort of stuff, and showing respect to the people that they care about, including their mum. If we go right to the other end, to over here, then what we'd be talking about is more abusive parenting behaviours. So things like putting them down, any violence, shouting, or not making time, just not being interested. And obviously more extreme things would go down there. Now it's usually quite easy to tell whether you're at one extreme or the other, but obviously we're going to be moving around on this continuum. Sometimes we might have something, say like wanting our children to eat vegetables, where the intention is child-centred, we know it's healthy for them, we know they should do it, but the way we're doing it, by threatening them or by making them feel scared, is at the other end. So although our intention is to get them to eat their vegetables or get them to do something that's good for them, then the way we're doing it is parent-centred. So it's about the intention, but it's also about how we're doing it. Of course, just giving children what they want is not child-centred, because otherwise they might be staying on their Xboxes and eating sweets all day, and we know that's not all right. But equally, how we help them to learn to make those good choices is about trying to stay at this end of the continuum. So if you do the Caring Dads group, you'll come back to that quite a few times. It's a really key concept, but hopefully that's just an introduction to it. All right, thanks.